Hey, what's going on, Pisces? Welcome to the channel. It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. So guys, it's time for June 2020 StarGuide reading. And this is where I use a combination of the StarGuide tarot card spread with the Starman tarot card deck. And these two things kind of came into my life at about the same time. I ordered this deck from Amazon for you tarot card readers out there. Because I just love the artwork. I saw somebody else using this deck and I was like, where did you get that? So it came into my life, and cool story. It was inspired by David Bowie and he collaborated on the artwork. So sometimes his face shines through into the artwork, which I just double love. So anyway, guys, I hope this is a great read for June 2020 for you guys. And just keep in mind that it is like a general read and stuff, so hopefully it resonates, but it may not resonate 100% for all viewers. Anyway, let me know in the comments, you guys. Your comments are my favorite thing, and I love the fact that you guys are all subscribing to my channel, so thanks so much for doing that. First card we're going to look at for you, Pisces, is your present situation. Seven of Pentacles. So I'm getting this song in my head and I don't know who sings it. It's like, to every season, burn, burn, burn. So I feel like for some of you, time is going too fast right now. Maybe you're trying to catch up with your plans. The Seven of Pentacles, it really talks about getting ready for the future, like planting your seeds for today. And you can see that this person is just literally planting their seeds and that they're growing money. And some of you could feel like you're a little bit behind on your path right now. Like, is this all the money I have right now? You know, where is this all going? Like, this is not where I want it to be. I pictured myself at a current, like at a different place. You know, there's that old saying, life is what happens when you're busy making plans for it. And then sometimes you can wake up in the winter of your discontent. So I feel like you've been burning years maybe and not really getting anywhere, or that's how you feel. So let's see why this is a conflict for you with the next card. And my dog is asleep over here, so hopefully she doesn't start snoring. How many of you have pets? Let me know in the comments. My dog's name is Lacey. So cause of conflict. So I pulled the Ace of Pentacles here, you guys. The first thing I got is maybe you're not expressing enough gratitude for what it is that you have already. Keep in mind, guys, that there's so many people that have nothing, right? And we all kind of moan about, ooh, the homeless problem. But what if you were homeless? You know, like what if you had absolutely nothing? And I know that some of you probably don't have as much as you want. But if you have what you need right now, are you grateful for it? And are you working gratitude into your life? Oh, so sorry, I've got a little bit of heartburn, but I'll push on. I mean, Ace of Pentacles, this card really plainly states, as above, so below. Like what you plant within yourself is what is going to be reflected in your outer world. And I love using this deck because there's no escaping the true core of who you are. Like, these are really intense readings. So let's have a look a little bit closer at this card. As above, so below. Ace of Pentacles is what is being offered to you by the universe, in the sense of earthly abundance. You know, what is happening in your realm, your house of money, like your house, you know, what is happening, like what kind of clothes do you get to wear, what can you afford? All right, so you can see down here there's a star, and then up here it's bigger, like it's grown, it's blossomed. And then you've got the roots down here and they're growing up above here. It's like everything sort of flips on this layer, you know. So what seeds are you planting in order to grow this? Honestly. So where do you see yourself truly? I'm going to tell you guys about the sway test. It's really interesting. It uses your body's own, and I want to use the word physiology, but whatever. I'm not a scientist, am I? So stand somewhere straight, close your eyes, and ask yourself questions. And you're going to need quiet. You know, you can't have kids screaming in the background, but it only takes a couple seconds. Like, if you believe that you are worthy of massive abundance, like, are you worthy of a great love? Like, just keep on doing, like, whatever questions that you really want to find the answer to, as above, so below. Because what you're going to grow is only going to be equal to what you have planted. Okay, so close your eyes and then ask yourself that question. So if you sway forward, and it's going to freak you out, it's pretty cool. You know, that means that you really truly believe that in your soul. If you sway backwards, there's something that you need to work on, and work on, like, the soil that you're planting things in. You know what I'm saying? So let's see changes needed in order to face challenges. So we have the Princess of Wands here. The Princess of Wands, she's really got something to say. I'm not sure what it is. Like, it feels like there's some sort of barrier. So the wands are action cards, you guys. It could be that you're getting advice from somebody, but you don't want to listen to it. You know, sometimes you can just pick things up from people inadvertently too, even if you think that they're way off subject. And maybe it's because their delivery is so boring. You know, and I totally feel that. Like, if I'm not interested in what somebody's saying, I zone out immediately. But sometimes you do have to pay attention, you know, and don't whip out your smartphone or whatever and start playing Candy Crush. You maybe have to pay a little bit more attention to what is going on, especially if you're in like a school setting, or if it's your parents or an elder. I truly think you guys are missing a message. And it could possibly be from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a really intense card. Like, the lightning bolts are really popping out here for me. For you guys. I really get the sense that they want you to take a different direction than the one you're going in, but you're not paying attention. So if you're getting advice from somebody and you know, and you find yourself sort of like, whatever, you're so full of whatever, like, insert your word here, and you really just don't have the patience, I think you want to revisit that. I really feel like for some of you, there's somebody that you didn't listen to all the way through. You just kind of tapped out. You're like, oh, please. Or you read something and you didn't get all the way through it. Or if there's a YouTube video that you guys started that was like advice driven, and you were like, I can't do one more second of this. I think you need to go back and finish that through, because it's going to help you sort of get back to that square one. I really just see where you need to go back to the beginning, but not all the way to the beginning. You can shortcut back there because you've done a lot of groundwork. Let's see strengths here, you guys. So, Four of Swords, and this is like so beautifully depicted in this deck, is like totally sitting in like Buddha pose and just relaxing, and to stop fighting so hard. And maybe you're fighting your boredom, and I get that as an Aries, but sometimes you need to sort of take advantage of that and fill it with things that can really help you along your path. And I don't think you're taking advantage properly of what is being offered to you. And maybe you disrespect the person that's coming in and trying to help you, or maybe they've given you bad advice, but you need to quiet your mind somehow. And this could also, you could be getting messages from your spirit guides that you're disregarding, and maybe you're not trusting them. And maybe you do need to meditate a little bit more. And we do have David Bowie here, so you know this is a really deeply intense card. And he's like holding those swords. Like, you see his hands here? He's holding those swords. So that is something troublesome that you'd rather let go of, but it's serving you a purpose right now, even if it feels like a bit of a prickly pear. A prickly pear. Have you guys seen that movie Reality Bites? It's hysterical. Anyway, so yeah, I think there's somebody coming in that you need to pay attention to, or revisit that learning volume, even if it, like, because there's something deep within it. There's some sort of kernel of truth that is either going to ignite your fire so that you can keep on going, or it's going to fill in a missing puzzle piece. So you're going to have to tone it down a little bit, like even if you're tapping your foot and you want to get going, right? And I get it. Other challenges, you guys. Here's the Temperance card. So this is a great big challenge, because sometimes your mind can wander, or you're just like, if you've had a negative experience with somebody and you just don't want to deal with them anymore, and you're having those negative thoughts, this is going to be your biggest challenge, is how to deal with that. And because you've got the Strength card with the Four of Swords, you're going to be able to tap into that and sort of remind yourself, there's something in here for me. You know, I'm here for a reason. You know, it's or a season, and it's going to help you with this project that you guys are working at, and sort of getting yourself to the level where you want to be right now in your lifetime. I'm seeing a bit of a tangled web here. Your Outcome card here, the High Priestess. This High Priestess just reminds me of a surfer babe. Can you guys hold on for a second? Okay, I just actually pulled the guidebook. I don't do that very often, but like the way I was saying to you guys, I think you guys could be missing something. So this says, trust your intuition, listen to your inner guides, understand yourself better, listen to the music of the universe, and allow creative ideas to germinate. Which is just, it's just everything that this reading is already saying. Like, you're germinating your seeds here, right? You're trying to listen to yourself and your guides a little bit better with the Four of Swords and Temperance. I just think you guys are really impatient with where you are right now, but if you didn't take the certain path that you did, you wouldn't have been able to help other people. You know, sometimes the journey of your life takes you into other people's scenarios, because you've carved out a soul plan with other people and you had to guest star in their life, and maybe it wasn't doing anything for you, right? But you had to be there to help somebody else. Like, maybe you helped somebody in your family. Maybe you just happened to be in the right place at the right time to, like, help some senior citizen onto the bus, or, you know, rescue a cat or rescue a dog. And like, there was something that you guys did that took you off this really intense path that you had planned for yourself, but you were there to help somebody else out. So this is where, you know, having the patience with yourself and other people to come back in. And I love that the High Priestess came in, and like, she's ready to go. And look at all the green around her, you know, and just listen to your life path, and do a little bit more calming exercises, you guys, and give yourself the credit that you deserve for every single step you've taken along your journey, even if it doesn't really match in your head where you want it to be at this exact moment. So give yourself a break, Pisces. Like, you guys are doing an amazing job, and with your great big hearts, I think you probably helped out a lot of people along the way, even if you were just in the right place at the right time to share a smile with somebody. Do you know what I mean? Just so you could brighten somebody's day. That's part of your karmic journey too. I feel like I could just do this reading forever and ever and ever, but because it's so deep. But I think you guys get the general idea. You know, and as soon as you start giving yourselves a little bit more credit, everything will look like the floodgates will open for you, right? So breathe easy. Trust in your plan that you made for yourself before you came down here. And maybe go surfing. I don't know. The High Priestess looks like she's having a blast. So guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Like I said, I could keep talking forever. But anyway, have a great day. Bye.